Hello everybody. Hello, my name is Dr. Borifa. I am a resident of the Department of Neurosurgery of the Mohammed University Teaching Hospital of Marrakesh. I'm going to talk about the importance of the sublaminar band in spine surgery. Sublaminar band is a new system of stabilization in spine. In its indication, we have spinal injury surgery, reconstructive surgery, in the correction of spinal deformity like scoliosis, kyphosis. It was a retrospective study in our department of neurosurgery for 4 years. This study included all patients operated with technique. We found 7 patients, the age between 16 and 73 years, 73, the average age of 41. We found a male. 3 patients had upper cervical spine trauma, 1 patient thoracolumbar trauma, 3 patients had scoliosis. CT scan was performed in all our patients, MRI of spine in 3 patients. The sublaminar bands used were the JASLOC system. Posterior approach is performed in all our patients. In the 3 cases with cervical trauma, we performed sublaminar band at C1, C2 levels. In the thoracolumbar spine trauma, we performed sublaminar band at D12 to L3 levels. In the 3 cases of scoliosis, we performed sublaminar band in the lumbar spine in 1 patient, thoracic spine in 1 patient, thoracolumbar spine in the last patient. With a fluoroscopic control of the reduction. This is the case of the thoracolumbar spine. It was a case of L1, L2 dislocation. This is the preoperative imaging, and this is the postoperative imaging. We can see the good reduction of the dislocation with this. This is the case of a thoracolumbar scoliosis with an angle of curve at 70 degrees. In left, we can see the preoperative imaging. In the right, we can see the postoperative imaging. We can see the good reduction of the scoliosis with this technique. The planning procedures are successfully performed without any interoperative incidents. Postoperatively, just 1 patient had complication with a rupture of C1H and the clinical worsening. He was reoperated for occipitocervical fixation. Globally, all our patients had a good results, a good clinical course after. About the limitations of this technique, sublaminar polyester band can directly injure the spinal cord. The surgeon is enabled to appreciate the depth of penetration of the tape in the spinal canal. The more expensive cost of sublaminar band compared to others technique make values limited in some patients. The fragility of the lamina can occur some ruptures. A vertebral canal stenosis and important epidural squaring can occur. Difficulties for the passage of the band. The sublaminar band technique seemed to give a satisfactory result. The surgical procedure is easy, with less operating time, less blood loss, and less risk of potential complication. It has a great interest in adolescent idiopathic scoliosis. It improves sagittal correction of the thoracolumbar spine, and in neuromuscular scoliosis, it demonstrates a good rest. Sublaminar band take an important place in spine surgery, especially in deformity surgery and others spinal deviation. Thank you so much.